Preservation in this area is very important because we need to make sure that our residents that we house have a good, sustainable quality of life. My role as the relocation specialist is to communicate with the residents when it's time for a renovation project, everything that they'll be going through from step A through Z.
My name is Robert Bazley, and I'm 73 years old, a bona fide baby boomer. So I've been around. I've always liked the neighborhood because of the park, you see. So I always knew that it was kind of unique. Because I remember years ago, I used to come through here, and most of the places was all vacant, and see how they changed Parkside Avenue. Because like I said, I've been here all these years, I've seen big changes. So it had to be around 1995, somewhere around there. I moved in with my dear aunt. I tried to do what I could do for her. Nobody else wasn't doing nothing for her, So until she passed, that's the landlord. He would ask me if I wanted to stay. I said, well, I guess this is my reward. That's where I looked at it. I said, well, maybe the God bless me. He said, okay, well, you did a good deed, so I'm gonna give a good deed back to you. And this is it.
We provide affordable housing in the Mid-Atlantic. We started here in Philadelphia. And our goal is to provide a quality residence for a range of individuals and families. And that's what we do. Whether it's affordable housing for seniors, for veterans, for those who have disabilities, those who are recently homeless, that's our commitment. Mission First has one of the strongest track records and is a leader in preservation, especially when it comes to difficult projects in difficult communities. Preserving more than 700 apartments throughout our portfolio with plans to preserve 500 more in the next 5 years. That is our commitment to preservation.
We have to make sure that we maintain decent and affordable housing for our residents. And the preservation projects that we undergo really allows us to do that.
What's important about affordable housing in order for it to work is to have the proper partnerships. We work a lot with state officials, elected officials, city officials, and other constituencies that help it come together.
Decent, affordable housing is fundamental to your life, to the quality of your life, to every other aspect of your existence. So many cases, so many situations prove that we can get this done. It is just a crisis of resources to make the appropriate investments. Mission First gets it done. As elected officials, we need organizations, institutions that are not afraid to step up.
We expect to continue to provide affordable housing for the next 30 years because there will always be a need for affordable housing that has a quality that people need in order to have a foundational life so they can have all the things that any one of us want to have, which is a place that is secure, that is home, and that can really make a difference for ourselves and our families.
I was homeless for about at least 5, 6, 7 years, in and out of shelters, going to detoxes. Well, I was always addicted, but I got into the crack thing when the crack epidemic came out. I was an alcoholic also. The one thing that really did it when I was in the rehab, and I never forgot this guy, he said, we're all gonna die, but we don't have to die in our addiction. And I just never forgot that. And that was 30 years ago. And so I've been clean ever since, so I was grateful for that.
For residents like Mr. Bazley, it's just good to see the stability that they have, the contentment that they have, the security that they feel within the place that they've created as their home. In the work that we do, a lot of times we don't get to hear the backstory. To know that Mr. Bazley has been here for a period of time and to finally know his story is amazing.
For me, it's a miracle. I look back on some things, I say, well, it's a shame that I had to go through all this, to get where I'm at now. Take it one day at a time, that's how they taught us. Just take it one day at a time, because that's all we got is just today. And so that's my philosophy.